Hey, how you doing? What's going on, my lovelies? So, this is a Libra reading. I hope you guys are doing well. Um, yes, I'm back for another reading for you guys. I have been off the channel for a while, but yeah, I will be here doing some more readings again. Do check out, things going on in your chart so that you can help support areas of your life that it will give you better news or clarity when you're listening to the readings. Okay. But yeah, I'm going to get into the reading for you guys. So let's get on with it, shall we? What's going on with Libras? I wouldn't want to see you again. I don't want to hear from you, and I don't want to see you. This could be you. This could be how you feel, Libras, about someone or something here, or about a situation. Okay, could have been praying to tear something down, or stop something here, or destroy something, trying to let it go. If not, you could be dealing with a fire sign, you could be dealing with an Aquarius, you could be dealing with a Scorpio. We've also got a Cancerian here as well, but it could be anybody. It could be with those people. It does say time in the situation hasn't been easy, but you've looked at something very carefully and you've seen that it's not going to work out either. The trial and error to do with the person that you have solved issues with is going to work out just fine, though. You have seen that even if you do like yourself, more than anything, you'll deal with the situation better. Could be dealing with a Gemini. Um, it does say no one is saying anything, but October could be a better time for you to solve your problems. Maybe even save yourself from a deal that you made a long time ago. It does say you did this unapologetically because you may want to solve something from now before it gets out of hand. You may not see it or even understand it, but it's there. And someone doesn't want to tell you off, but it does say you're building a project or looking at something that you want to spend time in. It could be your home or your house. It may even be a building project, but something is doing good for you and you want to war with yourself a little bit to see how it can work out. Not to sell it or maybe even solve the problem by selling it. It does say you could be solving a problem by selling some type of items or maybe even gifting items that you have, not really wanting to know that you can sell them, or even trying to see if you can make some time about giving yourself good news with your mind, your money, and maybe even problem solving overall. You know that you have good news to sell stuff, or even make more time and efforts looking into things, or maybe even trying to sell a home or a house for some of you guys. It does say you're dealing with things that you know you want to communicate, maybe even loyalty about. It does say laws are there for you to communicate and subject yourself to fraud situations to see if you're out of the clear or out of the burden. Some of you guys could be dealing with problem solving and eviction notice, or maybe even problems with police or even injunctions. Some of you guys are going through a laughing stock matter, or maybe even feeling like you don't need the problem at all. Some of you have issues overall and don't know how to solve them, but you may want to solve them, and that's the good part, that you're looking into ways to solve them or even how to challenge them. Okay. Maybe even next month or next week, you'll have better news. Trying to work on something isn't easy, but you'll work on it. Giving yourself a good hand. Not really noticing if you've got money coming in, but you've got lots of it coming in and you didn't know that. Okay, so you didn't know you got lots of money coming in, but it's coming in. And it does say you've walked away from stress. So you're doing better now without the stress or the burdens of something. You see better news coming your way. So you will see blessings come to you. Never mind why you haven't seen it, but you've noticed that good karma could come to you or a family member. They always want to know where you are, what you're doing. It does say that they've seen the light after all. They didn't want to give you something, but they could give it to you if they wanted to. They realize they're not going to give it to you anyway because you realize you've hurt them. You do know you've hurt them, but they can't communicate this. And they ideally want to know if you're there looking at them like they have problems. You communicate death wishes or police on people. It does say family members, and it's not so smart to do that. It does say some of you are doing this, not all of you, but some of you are practical about your mind and may want to produce good karma for someone that comes to you with nonsense, like I'm taking you down if you try to harm me. Some of you guys are dealing with people like this. And it does say some of you guys are dealing with people in a nonchalant way, like I don't give a shit or I don't give a damn, excuse my language. And it does say some of you are not speaking about anything at all. Okay. I'm hearing someone wants to hear from you. It could be an earth sign. It does say they want to offer you something, even a fire sign or an air sign. It does say they want to give you something, and it does say you keep stirring the pot about something you've seen or even giving yourself. Love and sex is something you like. People poorly giving you advice is not easy. Maybe even trying to help you with something that you never thought that you could have. Maybe gifting you a lot more credit and not timing you, but will you be able to pay it all back? That's what the problem is. It does say some of you are dealing with people that are giving you credit and not sure if you be allowed to get this credit, but maybe to give it to yourself and maybe one day see if you could pay it back. Okay, so maybe you're trying to get a loan or some credit. It does say you're successful at this. So right now you could have good karma with your head telling you I need it and not really knowing if you do, because the idea is there. You may see that you have to support borrowing money now and may not want to because your finances is not looking that great, or it could be, but you have to poorly judge a situation to get past it, as you never knew how to solve the problem. Maybe because you jumped into something too soon, or do know you have something going on with your mind how to pay it back, but maybe it's going to take a longer time, or maybe something comes up in the way and you didn't know it was going to happen sporadically, so you didn't know how to solve the problem. Each one of you have your own differences, so it's going to be different scenarios for every one of you. But it does say blessings are coming to you, family members are coming in, and no more child abuse is something someone says. Someone says they suffered enough child abuse when they were younger. People don't need to pick on this person. No one had child abuse in this man's mind. They realize they have problems with you. They don't want to know that they've got child abusers in their family. This man says he doesn't know you at all, but he realizes he's a child molester or a child abuser. And he knows that he has to hide and keep away from you. May even not speak to you, or speaks to you but doesn't show you who he is. You've got to be careful about friends, family members, or people around you. Subjecting you to policemen or even the law is not going to be easy. At times you would never know what's going on until he troubles you. His mindset is bad and he's negative. He may even see himself as a bad mood or a problem. He may even gift himself problems, but he's never going to see himself as a generous person, or even feel like generosity is the answer to give you. He's bad mood. He's very bad mood. Okay, I'm definitely seeing an earth sign, an air sign. I'm also seeing Sagittarius. I'm seeing a Scorpio here. I'm also seeing a fire sign. Aquarius, yeah. We've got Aries energy. Maybe even Cancerian as well. So just take what resonates with you, leave the rest, my lovelies. Okay. It does say no one is bothered, and people keep picking on a person right now to bother themselves, not speaking about why they keep coming forward to get you done or get you seen to, but want to, or maybe even see that they should come forward to speak to you about something. No one should speak about a person that doesn't know who they are. This person may not even understand who they are by law, or even in the mindset. This person has bad moods. They know they shouldn't be around you, but they realize they've come to you in a wrong manner or in the right manner in your perspective, but you don't see them. The shadow side is hiding who they are. They could call you in your mind and pretend to be something that they're not. It does say you liberty taking man. You do know who you are. I've solved my problem with you, and I realize you have not seen me, is what this man says, but it's trying to warn you that native energy is there. Maybe an ancestor wants to communicate with this person and doesn't know how. And it does say bad news for whoever this is that keeps coming into the mind of yours, because they have bad moods. This person wants to sex someone but doesn't know how to sex them in an appropriate manner. It does say this person wants to sex them in a way that is moody and bad moods come about in their mind to harm the person in a sexual way. It does say they know why, because they're not looking into the right atmosphere in their mind to solve their problems. They may need to see that they're negative or even leaving out the bad mood. It does say they have to worry about why they're even looking at their mood in such a bad way. They have problems from loyalty and custom, maybe even probably even ancestry. It does say bad news is there from back in the day when they had problems on the land or the yard. Some of you are dealing with slavery problems from last year's mindset that came into the mind, in the atmosphere, in the realms, to harm people's mindset about the cotton that they picked, or even people that dealt with these things in the yard. It says, do you know that I'm one of you? I could have this in me. I don't know why, but I want to tear you down and say I am not one of them. I just know that I should stop looking at things that are not going to help me move past it. I know I should, because I'm not helping you. I'm helping a demon, but I see that it's not good. I should move on. Yeah, could be dealing with a Leo or a fire sign, or just someone that is ready to look at things in a perspective that is not healthy or not good, and they could be led astray mentally and emotionally through a spiritual energy, like a spiritual force. There could be even another air sign person as well, that's like this. If it's not you, it could be a Gemini. Yeah, does say someone here needs to look at you again and wonder why you're even there. Do you realize you're not getting much people to talk to you about things that you want to know? I know that I look at you, but sometimes I don't. I realize you shouldn't come back though. Maybe you should, but I don't know if you should. Someone needs to stop picking on this person though, because someone says that they will always listen to the bad news in their head. Do you know you always want to listen to bad things, and then you wonder why people don't respect you? Sometimes you need to stop talking to me, is what someone says. You need to stop talking to me, because I don't need to hear that you're negative. So if you are passing on, like, move out my way kind of energy, I would like that. Move on. Someone could be trying to move someone's energy out the way to get to another person in some type of way, or to just get to what it is that they need to. I feel like someone's in the way of someone here. Okay, like someone could be in the way of you. Like, it could be an earth sign person here. It could even be a water sign person. Um, or it could be a group of people. Yeah, but I do see like someone trying to get out of the way, or get someone out of the way of, what they're doing to get to a group of people that they're trying to work with or solve something with, or, trying to entertain, trying to network with, possibly, for some of you guys. There could even be, like I said, another air sign person. But something is sad for someone here, and they don't like the way they've been spoken to. All right. Oh, it does say someone wants to kick off and talk to you, but it says, no wonder I've spoken to you so many times and you still don't want to come. I realize you've got other things going on and I shouldn't get involved. Possibly should speak to you though. What's going on with you? Where are you going? I would like to talk to you. Sometimes I really need to speak to you about your behavior. No one needs to be challenged in that way. So someone needs to stop picking on someone like they're a child. There is an adult that needs to be provided for, but I could tell that she doesn't want to be provided for. Maybe I'm in love with her. That's why I said I need her to stay in my mind about it. And it does say someone keeps picking on someone to get to someone else. Using a poor person to get to you is not going to be easy. I like this woman. I'm not going to let her come to you. It does say when you realize you're using someone else to poorly judge them for someone else, it does seem to me that you're using someone as a weapon to beat someone else. It does say it's not going to be easy, but it worked for me last time and it's never going to work again. It does say, you know why? Because it doesn't work in that way. It doesn't work in that way. It's always going to be bladder problems for someone, is what someone says. Someone realized that they're going to keep cursing someone if they keep coming to them for a problem to be solved. They keep cursing them. They said, I know this because I've done this before. When I cursed the woman, she said she never wanted to come back. Then I realized she came to me and she said, I'm sorry, I'm back. What do you want? It does say this man says he never knew that he would see you again. He realized that he had to come back and speak to you. And he challenged the situation again. He says, I could tell that I was never going to stay away from this woman. She likes me. No one knows why she likes you though. Is it because I am an Aries? Maybe even a Scorpio. Some of you are dealing with a man that deals with other people like them, like they've got star signs and they're working on it with other people. But it does say this man never judged a situation enough. He should have stayed away. He knew that you was not going to be his star sign. He had someone else that was, and he realized he's not in love with you, he's in love with them. But he could be honest and tell you the truth. He realized he's not going to come forward and have good news with you. Now, you could have problems with him, he could have problems with you, but he's always going to be a problem. Where are you going? It does say, I need a Scorpio. I want to know a Scorpio is there for me too. I love Scorpios. Maybe I'm a Scorpio and that's why I need a Scorpio. But bloody hell, you never knew that though. And how did you know that I wanted a Scorpio? I said, I need one. My mindset tells me off. You never needed one until you knew that you needed one. Why are you changing this up now? No, I'm not. It's just that you would never understand how I feel on the inside. Me and Scorpios always knew how we felt on the inside, but you never knew that. I could probably play along with this though. I like Scorpios. Did you like them? It does say, I know I'm not telling you everything, but I want to know how you feel. Do you like Scorpios? Because I like them. And I'm not speaking to you, but I prefer being with one too. I just want to play you a little bit until you understand I'm not interested in you or her, but I want to play with this one so I can get your attention. Yeah, someone's definitely using someone as a weapon to beat someone else. And even if they do like their own star sign or not, they're still, manipulating a situation to get to, another person. Okay. Let's see what else is going on for Libras. It does say you often want time to see if you're adopted or if you wanted to know if someone adopted you. Someone's saying this behind your back. People are picking on you. Someone says you do know you was adopted though. And it does say, when was I adopted? Can you see that I was never adopted? Or do you want my attention so bad you need to look at me through the tarots? Some of you guys are being picked on through your cards. And some of you are not. Not everybody is, but some of you are. And some of you will go through this year as people are scrutinized and attacked through the minds of theirs or even things that you may know and not want to share with someone else again. This person never meant to pick on you or even sleep with you at this point because he can't have you back. He realized he's time in a situation to be rude and wants to try to target you through your cards to see if you're there. Doesn't know how to come to you. He may know that you look at readings or maybe even give yourself readings, but either way, he's trying to come to you. And he does know that he's timing you to come back. He likes you a lot. He doesn't know how to stop solving situations or looking at how he could practice rude mind games through his readings. He likes to read now. He looks at readings. He may even solve his problems by buying some cards and practicing esoteric information. He wanted to know how you practice them, so he's trying to challenge you. He may not even want to see you, but he's trying to deal with you in that way because you told him you don't want to see him, you don't want to hear from him, and you'd rather not say it, but you don't even like the man. He does know that though, and he realized he's not coming through. He can't come through because he's not allowed. He doesn't know how to speak to me. I would not want him to come near me. It does say you are Aries. I am not Aries. And it does say that you all liberty take on me. I know this because I am Libra. And I'm not just Libra. I'm Leo, I'm Scorpio. And all the other star signs that are being picked on alongside you, Libra, are coming out the woodwork feeling like there's bad news with all these men and women that are trying to target them. You are too, being targeted by someone. And it does say that you also target people too sometimes. Some of you guys are dealing with people that are residents in your area. Some of you guys are dealing with people that are not residents in your area. Some of you guys are dealing with war with people around you. People that are structured to be in a pattern of abuse or mental health and can't move on from it. They know that they shouldn't see you in the mindset. They realize they shouldn't be there. They're calling you today in your mind to tell you off and can't understand why they should study. They need to study and move past a problem, so it can be solved. A practical solution could come about, but they don't want to. And you may not sign. Aries or Aquarius wants to know where you are and what you're doing. They want to know that you call them. Are you available? I need to speak to you. It does say someone here keeps quarreling with themselves to come back. It does say they want to know that they stay in control and overpower you. People want to pick on you many times over with something that they didn't know they could come forward and do. Someone doesn't want to challenge you more than they challenge themselves though, because they know that they can't, and maybe even try to use someone else to challenge you too. This person's mad though. Whoever they got married to or even challenged, they realize they're challenging themselves because the man is mad. Keep it shows, but so let's see what else is going on, Libras. It does say you've looked at things in better ways now and you're dealing with something. You've got to have good news. So it does say something was controlled or under the weather. It may be even a technical problem. You just needed to look at the problem and solve it. It does say someone wants to breathe light into probably not good things in your mind because of an idea that you've changed or looked at. And it does say sometimes you've got to look at things from an angle or a perspective of better news. Sometimes you've got to live out a trauma that you had. Even the use of even a pope or even something that you said you saw in your dreams one day may have come to light. But it also says you've got good news now. May even see yourself in a good situation like marriage or even partnership. And it does say that you'll see yourself in that way, in a good way for a long time. But now you've got to realize things could get away with your mind at times or maybe even solve your problems. So, could be moving on from something here, could be contemplating this another day. Could be ready for someone here to take you out or maybe even see that you were spent time with. Or maybe even see that you're staying home and even sitting down and looking at a situation. Maybe even go out and even have some fun. But sometimes you want to look at things and hold on too tightly to things. And it does say justification could be the answer for things though. So, more time to look into something. It does say morning sex. Some of you guys may want some morning sex. Or maybe even have more lovemaking sessions with your family member, including your spouse. It does say including because some of you guys could be in an incest relationship. Not all of you, but someone is standing out for this. And it does say someone is dealing with this in their mind a lot. Not really wanting auntie to know about something. Someone doesn't want their auntie to know about something. It doesn't say why this person had to bring it up to you, but this person says, I know she reads. I'm telling myself that because she told me, I know my family member reads. And I can tell she could read you anytime and look into something for me. And I know that they would look into something and let me know what you're doing. This woman says she don't know why she even brought it up and told this man that you read or a family member of yours reads. Because now he's in his mind to try and challenge a situation to see if she's going to come out and say something. No one told him that he had to get involved. He's probably going to get involved with the wrong person and see that he's in trouble. He shouldn't target anyone. He looks at things from a perspective of negative. He should look at things from a perspective of giving you good head. Some of you guys need that. Some of you guys need love, sex, and marriage in a way that you know that you are getting good karma from it. Some of you guys are not getting everything you need from your spouse or your partner. No one knows why it's coming up like this, but someone says they know why. They realize they've got to read into something or look at it from an angle of yours, or maybe even their own. They can't understand why you've left them. Some of you are dealing with a spouse that left, or even you left them. Someone knows why. It could be a third party situation, or someone got in the way. Maybe even the mindset of someone in the way. And it does say you've got bloody good news to move on past the person as they're negative. Someone needs to look past the problem and move on. So I'm going to leave it there, Libras, and I'll speak to you in your next reading. Ciao for now. Bye.